Salamun, salamun. So today we are going to discuss Friday Jum'ah prayer. It means discussion meetings. It's not a praying or supplication. So in this verse 62:9, there is only verse in Surah Jum'ah. On the basis of this verse, they have built the building of the Jum'ah prayer. So this is the only verse in the Quran which they have used to fabricate the Jummah prayer. So this is the only verse in the Quran upon which Muslims, religious leaders and authors of the Hadith have built an obligatory practice of Friday prayer. It is called in Urdu or Hindi Namaz-e-Jummah, and in Arabic Salatul Jummah or Friday Khutbah. So this is the only verse on the basis of which they have made this Jummah prayer. So according Ya ayyuhallazina amanu idha nudis salat min yawm al-jum'ah fastahu ila zikrallah wa dharu al-bay'a zalikum khairun lakum in kuntum ta'lamun. So this nudi means invite, giving the invitation or making the announcement. He proclaimed about it, made proclamation for the meeting for the assembly or summoning the meeting. So this meeting can be any time, emergency meeting or as well as ordinary meeting, or when you need to have a meeting regarding certain affairs to settle them out. So it does not mean Jummah prayer. I'll give the translation of Jummah also. So Nada signifies bounty, liberty, or a gift of assemblage, or gathering, or grouping. So it does not mean that you make a Jummah Azan or calling or fabricated, this Azan or fabricated Allahu Akbar, and the khutbah which they are giving in Yom al Jummah on the Jummah supplication or prayer. In Saudi Arabia, the government issued that khutbah. In India and Pakistan, or in Canada, or in American mosque, all the Jummah khutbah were written by this Ittishamul Akhtanmi. He was a, follower of the Sufism, Watul Wajud. So if in my one lecture I have given the detail, so this Jummah sermon is not from the Hadith, not from the Quran, not from the Islamic literature. It is written by the Maulana Shamil Thanvi. Even Khutbah al-Nikah, it was written by him. Even Khutbah of the Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Duha, it is written by him. So this is the ignorance of the Muslim masses, because it's a religion. So, Ya ayyuhallazina, O you who are active for peace and prosperity. Amen. So this is the main thing. Who are acting for, who are striking for prosperity and peace in the society. When you are summoned to bring bounty and liberty in the society. So these meetings mean any time. Meetings mean to make the prosperous, to make the to get free the society from the illegal laws, discussion, assemblies. Izanudi, when you are called. So these meetings are the symbol of freedom and discussion of the economic problem or justice problem, not this, the prayer which is given by the Zoroastrian or writer of Hadith. How you can do? By following the Quranic administrative meetings. Get together in a state of union for the settlement of your affairs. So this is min yom al Juma mean the time of gathering. It is not a time of prayer or Friday prayer. And in the Quran there is no name of any week of the day. Juma does not mean this is al Juma. This is a proper noun. Time of gathering. It can be any time. There is no Juma day in the Quran or any day of the week in the Quran. So manage or regulate vigorously with energy. Fasahu. So try your best in this meeting. Discuss all these problems, what you are facing regarding what you have been assembled towards the constitution of Allah's law, Allah's zikr. The main thing is the constitution of and desist wazaru from making this meeting a mode of manner or bargain your business benefits. Look where Quran is coming. So this is a $1 trillion business, religious businesses now assume the form of in Makkah $200 billion per year. All our mosques in Canada, in America, all these organizations who have Islamic, they have millions of dollars. So the Quran says this should not be done. And what we are doing, look, all these mosques, they start the mosque, it's a 10-year project. So don't make it luxurious business or parasitic business. This is better for your prosperity, liberality, and beauty. Khairul lakum. If you will make the business of the Quranic verses, then a certain group will become richer and richer. Look, in all organizations or mosques in Canada, America, or England, or any other country, the people who are sitting, who are controlling, they are all parasite. They are worse than vulture. And then they sell Allah, Quran, Muhammad, everything they are selling. And you can understand this reality if you use your faculty of knowledge. So what Quran is saying that what we are talking in the base of the knowledge. They become parasite, easy money. And they don't allow any discussion in the mosque. You cannot speak. If you speak something, they will kick you out. Talamun. If you think based on the knowledge. So let me give you the meaning of the Juma. What is the term Juma? The Juma, this Al Juma is a genitive feminine proper noun. It's a proper noun. It's another day of Juma. It's a proper noun. It signifies gathering, collection, to unite, to assemble, to become close together, to become united, assembly, to resolve unanimously problem. This is the meaning of Juma. From where they brought this? Prayer, azan, or all mumbo jumbo they are doing. This is this is the lexiconic meaning I have given. Then Jam'a Bainahuma. He brought them together in a state of union after separation. When they were look before the meeting, they have a problem. They have a different opinion. When they get together, this is the state of union after separation. Particularly reconciled them, or he or it formed a connection between them. So this is the meaning of the gathering, not praying. Jama, no, Jama signifies a composed or arranged or settled a thing or an affair. So in this gathering, you have to settle or compose your affairs. Then Jama, one who assembles or gather or round up a university because it rounds up the students. If you go in the Middle East, every university they name it Jamia. It does not mean it's a Juma. Then Majma, a place of gathering or meeting where people having a meeting. Any group of people assemble anywhere, that is known as Majma. So the Friday congregation is a gift to Muslim believers from the Iranian Imam and writers of the Hadith literature. This is all by the Hadith. Imam Tabri and all these Hadith writers. The Friday prayer or namaz, Persian term, or worshiping of God is a disobedient practice against the constitution of the Quran on account of the following reason. This is again the constitution. What reason? Number one. The term al-Jum'ah does not stand for Friday. The Quran does not assign the name of any day of the week. Number one. The word Yom al-Jum'ah means any time, at any place of meeting or gathering to extend cooperation and helping one another for removing obstacles facing jointly. It does not mean you go to mosque. No, you can have this meeting any other place, community center, in your house or the public center. This is the reason the Quran does not mention the word mosque in this verse. This is the reason. There is no word mosque over here. Also, the Quran does not use the word mosque for worshipping place or offering prayers. This mosque worshipping place has come, the concept of this worshipping place has come from Judaism, Christian, another religion, temple, synagogue, church. The mosque does not mean any building which is made of concrete or steel. No. Mosque means your mind activities, what your mind thinks, and what it is seen it is making is from Sijda. And now then their mosque, it's a Sunni mosque, it's a Shia mosque, it's a Wahabi mosque, it's a Deobandi mosque, it's a Ahmadi mosque. Look, they are the follower of the Muhammad. They are the follower of the Quran. And they name, instead of Allah's name over there, they put their name, their sect name. Then the third reason, the Quran does not mention the time of Friday prayer. Quran doesn't mention it. Azan or call for prayer is a non-Quranic announcement. Friday khutbah sermon is not available in the Quran. It is given by the Iranian Imam and now Tashamal Haq Thanvi. Check these all mumbo jumbo. Even they don't know what they are reciting in their sermon. Even this herd of sheep who are attending the Jummah supplication or prayer, they don't know what is the meaning of that. They are a herd of sheep sitting over there. The term Allah Akbar is a non-Quranic term. It's an insult of the God. It's in front of the Allah. Rakat of Friday prayer is also non-Quranic term. There is nothing like that. Allah does not mention anywhere in the Quran about referring 4 rakat of Sunnah before praying 2 main rakat of Friday prayer. So this is all fabrication. Friday prayer, Jum'ah Mubarak, has caused ignorance and stagnancy in the mind of innocent Muslims from the last 1400 years. They are just like herd of sheep. You cannot speak anything. In Saudi Arabia, any Malak who is in power, he issues a khutbah, and this mullah or the religious leader, he has to deliver it. He cannot criticize it. If he will do something, if he'll speak something about this khutbah, they will put him behind the bar. Muslim Ummah is facing innumerable serious problems like a form of government, economic crisis, and they are reciting this khutbah. They don't discuss the problem we have. Even the mosque in which they are sitting, it is based on the sectism, which Quran says the mosque was built on the basis of the sect. It is the den of the burglar people. They are criminal. This kind of congregation has terrible failed to resolve any problem facing by the Muslim Ummah. On Friday Jummah prayer, all mosques involved in the following non-Quranic activities. None of them is a single of them is not a Quranic. All Maulana in their khutbah sermon sell Allah, Muhammad, and the Quran for their lust to collect the maximum donation. You have this experience. They use the term fear of God, fear of hell, to collect the donation from the illiterate Muslim. So then the first verse I give the get together Salah Jummah does not mean that you go for prayer. So it's a meeting, discuss over there what is your problem and make the solution, solve their problem and then implement it. And now in 62:10 the Quran further advises after completing the discussion in your meeting, go back to your job or workplace. فَإِذَا قُضِيتُ الصَّلَاةَ فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَابْتَغُوا مِنْ فَضْلِ اللَّهِ وَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا لَعَلَّكُمْ تَفْلِحُونَ. And the conclusion of the meeting, فَإِذَا قُضِيتُ الصَّلَاةَ, or an assembly called to discuss pertinent issue for finding the solution. Go back. فَانْتَشِرُوا to your community fil earth, in your society. In your society mean you are in job, workplace or business to earn your livelihood. So what Quran is giving you? After discussion, don't waste your time. Whatever you are active, but attend the meeting and seek the benefit. Wabtahu, what you have discussion over there, seek the benefit from the blissful law of Allah. Implement them. Get them, utilize them in your society. You must keep in mind that the decision taken in the meeting must implement in accordance with the directives given by Allah. So whatever we have discussed over there, our problem, waskurullah kasirin, implement them. Maximum part of those laws which you discussed and which you agreed. With this hope that you may be among those who bring flourishment in the society, in the field of business, industry, and agriculture. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَفْعَلُونَ. And what they are doing? They are asking donation, they are praying, they are saying Subhanallah, Tabarakallah, Jamal forever. This is all. And this nation is gone. Economically, technically, socially, they are totally bankrupted because of these mullahs. So the Quran suggests to arranging, arranging gathering or protest at any time against the notorious unlawful restriction imposed by the government and as well as the religious rights. So this is another thing. The gathering, meeting as well as demonstration, peaceful demonstration against the government for the unlawful restriction, whatever it is, rise in prices, control on the media, dictatorship, or non-availability of the justice system. So go make the peaceful demonstration against the religious people, against our corrupt government, Islamic. So in 905, the Quran gives that, you know, detail of the وَإِذَا أَنْسَلْخَ الشَّهْرَ وَالْحَرَامَ فَاقْتُلُوا فِي الْمُشْرِكِينَ حيث وجدتم وخذوهم وهدرهم وأقدهم لهم كل مرصد وإن تعبوا وأقاموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة وخلوا سبيلهم إن الله غفور رحيم. Look the translation yourself. But when the forbidden months, where is the month over here, are past, then fight and slay the pagans wherever you find them. Seize them, beguile them, and lie in wait for them in every stratagem of war. But if they repent and establish regular prayers and practice regular charity, then open the door. So you fight for them why you are not praying. You are not giving the charity. You are not giving the donation to the mosque. So this is the translation. What you will do that? So when you have this demonstration against the unlawful restriction, so when Faiza, the notorious Al-Shahr does not mean month, the notorious time period Al-Shahr, unlawful restriction Al-Haram, the notorious unlawful restriction pulled off, then bring into the knowledge. Faktalu. Faktalu mean you know the thing. Faktalu mean you struggle against any person. Faktalu mean also insult, and faktalu mean to kill. So here I use the meaning knowledge of those religious as well as political leaders who preach religious ritual other than Quran and as well as bad capitalism other than good capitalism, mushrikeen. So the Quran saying these all religious leaders who are preaching in the mosque and the bad capitalism, they are all mushrik because they are associating their law in the natural law of good capitalism and as well as religion. They introduce the religion in the Quran in the name of God, where Quran is not a religious book. And the God, Allah is also not a religious personality. Or Allah mean any organization, any government, or any person, or any system, or our supreme authority, they're all non-religious. Nothing to do with the religious. Allah means that person who does not involve in the praying, worshipping, who does not become confused, who does not, you know, use his emotion as a decision force. Wherever you find sensible and smooth for them. So tell them, wherever you find sensible and smooth for them. Diddutula. So a religious as well as political leader who preach, so then bring into the knowledge, tell them, not kill them, not fight them, explain them. وَجِدَّتُهُمْ sensible and smooth for them. There is no fighting at all. And hold them, khazu, and embrace them, wahadaru. Whatever they are talking, these all mosques should be closed. As per Quran, these are the den of the perverted people. This is the Quran, I'm not saying. And make mayors and manners for them. وَقَعَادُ لَهُمْ change all that. Look, in Saudi Arabia, there is the khutbah, and that khutbah is in their favor. They make sure that nothing go against them. But this khutbah, Quran, waqadu means and mayors of the Quran. For each of their educational observation center, kullu masjid. So what Quran is saying, in all the mosque, the Quranic education, observation should be carried out. Research centers should be established. And if they come back to the right path from the wrong path, if they come back, they said, okay, what we are teaching, if they come back now, even now, they stop sermoning, hadith, fiqh, sunnah, and the translation done by these imam, Iranian imam, so then it's okay. You will change the whole world. And establish Quranic administration and economy system. وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتَوُا الزَّكَاةَ. Quran come to the economy and development and administration system. Quran is whole around it. Because this is the main thing to make the humanity safe. Then open, وَخَلُوا, profitable way for them. Sabilahum. Which profitable way? Allah's profitable way. Quranic profitable way. Certainly, Allah's law will protect the society from the damage of their wrongdoing policy of food. So now how much damage it has been happened to our society because of this religious people, wrong sermon, non-Quranic prayer, non-Quranic azan, non-Quranic mambo jumbo. If we stop it and put the manners of the Quran or the rules of the Quran, then we will get protection. Whatever the damage happened to us, it will be recovered. This is a Ghafoor. It does not mean Allah will forgive you. If there is a hot anything and you touch it with naked hand, it will burn. But if you use the gloves, it's a ghufra. You protect yourself. So what Quran is saying, in all the mosques, what you have, khutbah, Jum'ah, prayer, replace it and put the Quranic laws in the form of center. Whatever the damage we have suffered from the last 1,400 years, it will recover. This is a ghufra. Not only this, and will provide favorable circumstances for the growth and development of the society. Not only this. Look, if you allow to discuss the Quran in the mosque, it will become favorable. Now it's all the dictators sitting over there. Just like similar to mother worm or earthworm, which provides favorable circumstances to the baby or to the seed in the earth for the growth and development. Rahim. So this is the meaning of Rahim. Ram, mother worm, earthworm, animal worm. So change. You have tried from the 1400 years, repetition. According to Einstein, repetition will never bring any innovation or new thing. We are doing. We are performing Umrah, Hajj, and all the ritual from the centuries. No result is coming. But if we put the Quranic education in all the mosques, so then you will get the ghufra from economic safety, whatever the damages has been done to us, and also favorable circumstances for the coming generation. So this is the meaning of a Jummah prayer. It is not a Jummah prayer, it's a gathering. Try to change. Try to change one mosque. Give me chance in one mosque. Let me deliver the khutbah over there every day. They select one verse and I will call all the intelligent people. It is open discussion. Surely within 1 month, 2 months, you will get the protection from all this mumbo jumbo and Iranian prayer or this, khutbah which is written by the Ihtishamul Haq Thanvi and Azan who don't know who give the Azan and the Attahiyat which is not in the Quran. So all these viruses will go. And then there will be favorable circumstances. When the things are clear, when there is a liberty of asking the question, then Rahim, you will get the favorable circumstances or condition for your development. So this is the meaning of Jummah prayer. It is not a prayer, it is a meeting to discuss all level. Look, America, they're discussing, they're meeting the Congress in the so many committees they have made. In the Senate they are discussing, then they bring it. So this is the Quran is saying they do this. And when we have a discussion, the healthy result will come. And discussion or the difference in opinion is the beauty of the society. It's a very good thing. Thank you very much.